It's a top 15 matchup with added intrigue because the two power players in the sport, the Big Ten and the SEC, collide with conference supremacy at play. Welcome to the home of the Utah Utes, Rice Eccles Stadium in Salt Lake City. As we'll see the number 9 team in the land, the Auburn Tigers, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Utah Utes. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Ryder, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. That one sails out of the back of the end zone at the touchback.
On the double.
First play of the drive, they look to the right. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen, but where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Looking to pass. It's Dampier. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Across the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen right here by this offense. They let the rushers get upfield, completely oblivious that the blockers are getting out in front and getting downfield, put the ball right on the back, and let him have all that space and an escort in front of him to pick up big yards.
Important 2nd down play coming up.
691, Gators score. Pound 55 weak. Razor.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And he's got it again. To the 25. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Utah. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next level speed.
He got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. On 1st down, it's play action. Gets rid of it on the move. That is broken up and incomplete.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. To throw, it's Knight. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which can open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
So a very makeable 3rd down for the offense with a 29. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Defense is coming after him. On the run here. Lets it go. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a 1st down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
He escapes the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. He's got it at the 15. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. And the single back takes the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. And he just throws it away.
Yeah, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Back to pass. It's Knight. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete.
And the defense plays it pretty well. Force the quarterback to make the throw in front of you as a defense. Then you square up and make the tackle. Force them to do something special after the catch. That tactic works here. Now we've got a 4th down.
4th down. The offense will go for it. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He bought some time, now lets it go. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. So a field goal attempt coming up now. Oh, and he knocks it right through.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. He's in the clear. Inside the 20. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Utes.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. To the air, it's Knight. Bringing pressure. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. Play action fake, looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Howard. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Drop him back. You're going to throw for the first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
No punt. Offense still on the field, going to go for it on 4th down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Moves out of the pocket. He's looking deep again. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop.
Well, Chris, there's crazy, then there's what we just saw. I'm not sure what this head coach is thinking. Late in the game, trailing by a bunch, I get. But you've got time. Way too early in this game to go for it on 4th and a mile.
Handoff taken, trying to run it behind the big left tackle. No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, Utah.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
And they go up 18 after the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the run here, lets it go. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Back to pass. It's Knight. Running out of time in the pocket. With the catch, it's Simmons. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Trying to create here on the move. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down at the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Auburn.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake, and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
They make the extra point, but trail 21-10. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. And the first play of the drive now from the 25.
42 spike.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The receiver grabs it. Football comes out. The ball bounces out of bounds, so the offense will hold on to possession. This should be the last play of the quarter. Play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Looks like he's going to run it. Breaks loose at the 45. He'll avoid the big hit at the slide. And it's Utah in the lead here. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. top 15 matchup with added intrigue because the two power players in this sport, the Big Ten and the SEC, collide. Conference supremacy in play. Welcome to the home of the Utah Utes, Rice-Eccles Stadium in Salt Lake City. As we'll see the number 9 team of the land, the Auburn Tigers, taking on the 6th-ranked team of the land, the Utah Utes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And it's a bunch formation. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. To throw, it's Dampier. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive, getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other...
Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Past the 20. Inside the 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Utes. Talk about a great way to start this game, Kirk, setting the tone very early.
Yeah, sometimes it takes an offense a couple drives to get comfortable. You could tell this unit came onto the field locked in and focused. No slow start at all for these guys.
And the point after is right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Looking to throw now on first down. He's got his man wide open. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Tigers.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
Point after, knocked right through. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kick travels out of bounds, and the penalty moves the ball to the 40. Wideouts now clustered. Looking to throw. It's Dampier. Catch made. A lot of space now. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Utah.
And that's his second touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. The senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. He's got his man in the open field. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. And he'll finally go down after a huge gain and a big momentum boost for this offense.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Utah offense takes the field. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike. A one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. Breaks loose at the 40. He's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Utes. Way too much speed on that play.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. The extra point is good, so it's 21-10. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. Gonna run it. It's Alston. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Dropping back. It's Daniels. Lets it go quickly. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
And the Utes offense takes the field. It didn't take long to reach the end zone last time. A perfectly blocked running play. Can they keep it going here? Play action here on first down. Looking to scramble. He gets loose. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
And the Utes looking to take advantage of this red zone trick. First down, looking to throw the football. He'll try a pass here. Receiver makes the grab, The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Here's the handoff, one first and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Utah.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Long kickoff. No chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Looking for a gap. It's Alston. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Gain makes it second and medium. Looking downfield. It's Daniels. He's going to pull it down and run. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Great patience here, great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice 1st down.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situations, much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it.
29 Philly. 2 now ready.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop. Let's check out the quarterback comparison here through the first quarter. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down.
Easy.
To the air, it's Dampier. Quick throw over the middle. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your head.
Swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
Well, this RPO didn't work out. And quarterback tried to bounce that to the outside to his left. But give the defense a lot of credit. They're waiting right there for him, and they get him for a loss.
Those big guys up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14.
Jackrabbit.
Receiver in motion now. 2nd down, looking to throw it. Pass is caught. They'll go down there after picking up a few yards. Not going to be enough for the first.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. The receiver makes the catch. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23.
I mean, what is the defense thinking? This guy is having a career day, and we're only in the first half. 2 touchdowns, now a clutch 3rd down conversion. They better come up with some changes, or this guy's going to have a monster day.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Touchdown, Utes. Still no answer for this offense. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. The DB's backing off from the line now. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Good route running by that receiver on the corner. Was able to make a sharp break and run toward that open hole in the defense.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks into the clear. Tackled all the way down at the 25-yard line. Suddenly, they're in great position to get points.
Boy, does this guy have speed. How much fun is it to watch this guy in the open field? I thought he might take that one all the way to the end zone.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Same tailback, another carry. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Back to throw. It's Knight. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and 3rd down.
Man, I don't know how he wasn't able to hold on to that football in the end zone. That's a touchdown. A great opportunity lost, but a lot of relief for this defense. When they get the film next week, they're going to want to know what happened. What was the breakdown that almost allowed that big play?
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised they went with play action here on 3rd and such a long distance to gain. The defense obviously knows you're going to throw the football, so all you're doing is telling your quarterback, take your eyes off of the coverage and the line of scrimmage, and the result is a sack.
So here they come on 4th and long. Giving up that sack earlier has made this a huge challenge. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on down. Play for this defense.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down, looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. The quarterback finds an open target on the left side.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. He grabs it inside the 20. The Utes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Going for the touchdown here. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Utah.
Well, that's just textbook right there. Great timing and recognition by the quarterback. Great route by this receiver. He gave a nice stem to the outside before he went to the post. Perfect timing, tough to defend, and an easy touchdown for this offense.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Looking to pass. It's Knight. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback drops back, makes the throw across the middle of the field. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
Here's the throw deep downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
Pressure is coming. This one falls incomplete, but it looked like the defense jumped off sides.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
The offsides penalty is a gift. Now the offense sets up with a 2nd and 5. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. Takes a deep shot down the middle. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? He's running out of time here. Caught over the middle. It's Simmons. That play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Back to throw again. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for 6. He's looking for the end zone, but it's incomplete. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? To throw, it's Knight. The pocket breaking down. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
And this is a big-time play by this linebacker showing his versatility. We know he can stop the run, but in zone defense with cover 2, he's got an area he's got to be able to defend. That's exactly what he did. And I don't know if the quarterback even saw him or knew that he was capable of making a play like that.
Motion now from the tight end. Looking to throw it on 1st down. The pass rush closing in. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
Well, you can see what happens when you try to squeeze it into a tight window. An incompletion is probably the best result you could have hoped for, because an interception is the most likely outcome anytime you throw into double coverage.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Caught by the receiver. Past the 25. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. And the pass rush finally gets home for a sack. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. It's a toss to the left side. Breaks an open space. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Direct snap. Breaks into open space. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. A lot of work to do in the second half. Down big. Can they get something going right now? Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball.
And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. At the 30 now. At the 10. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Auburn.
Oh, man, it's plays like this that make the defensive coordinator want to throw his headset or controller. I mean, he gets carved up on the ground by the quarterback. Is definitely frustrating. What a great job by the quarterback seeing the opportunity to not just pick up a big gain here, but take it in for 6 himself.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Utah offense takes the field. Ball handed off. Look out, room to run here. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Well, I love how the quarterback takes his time on that ride to the back. I thought he might have to pull it out, but he hung on, gave it to the back, and it paid off for a nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Back to throw. It's Dampier. Defense is coming after him. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
It's 4th down and a long way to go, but they're going to go for it. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Delivers quickly to the left side. It's a 4th down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
Get set, get set. Gaucho. Tuna.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's an outbound. The catch made. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
And he'll just get rid of it.
the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Scanning the field, it's Knight. Deep shot toward the end zone. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
I don't mind this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator, taking a shot downfield on third down. Now you can either kick the field goal or still have a chance to go for it.
Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial fourth down try. Looking to chuck it again. Throws it to the right. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally tied.
When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see a team sitting in the top 5 of the conference standings, the Utah Utes, taking on a fellow Big Ten foe, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Well, that's some way to start this game. They're lining up for an onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. So Michigan's offense will have the football first. We've got a battle that you two are going to love, and so is everybody else for that matter. High-octane offense, stone-wall defense. As they say, something's got to give, Jesse.
Yeah, this is a classic example here of the unstoppable force versus the immovable object, right? Something has got to give, and you really got to dive into the X's and O's in a game like this because every single individual matchup on the field matters when these two teams play each other.
Yeah, and these are just fun, right? Like great for...
Oh, he's got some space.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
And the Wolverines with a second and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
I love this guy because he brings a physicality to this Michigan offense. Bo Schembechler would have loved this guy. He would have loved to jog a few extra tight ends on the field, get the QB under center, student body right, and give this guy the football. He would have fit in perfectly with his running style. Man, he was hard to bring down.
The Wolverines can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking downfield, it's Underwood. Close to the marker, it's Monk. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. Let's see what they've got on second down. Gonna run it. It's Haynes. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And this defense gets the first sack. And listen, it is so important to hit the QB, to affect the QB. Last week only had 2 sacks for this defense. They got to continue to put pressure and get that guy to the ground.
No good. Kicker couldn't quite get it through, and the scoreboard remains the same. So the Utah Utes offense will try to get something going with their first possession. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defense...
He holds it in, and nobody's close. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. They've got this defense reeling after that last play. Now it's 1st and 10 inside the 15. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Going for 6. It's play called and everyone on the same page here. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Bully ball on 3rd and short. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. These fans trying to be like a 12th man on defense and help them get a stop. Just going to keep it after the snap. He's going to lose a yard on that one. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. On the direct snap, it's Parker. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on 3rd you're trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go. I got to be physical.
You've got to think there's 11 guys on defense right now keying in on this running back. They've watched the tape. They've seen this guy gash defenses. He's scored a boatload of touchdowns this season.
Coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. Gonna run it. It's Haynes. Couldn't find any way to get out of the end zone, and they get him for a safety. And they'll set up for the free kick from their own 20.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. The Utes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Quarterback making checks. Back to throw. It's Dampier. It's complete on the right side. Turning it on. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to go up top on first down. Rushes on him. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Line getting set on second down. Motion from the wideout. Second down, he'll throw it. They'll run the screen. Inside the 45. On the move at the 30. Touchdown, Utah! A great catch and run for 6.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
He'll toss it. Stop short. They'll bring him down at the 1. He just couldn't get it in. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency there.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Scanning the field, it's Underwood. Finds his tight end. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Completing a forward pass was much like solving the Rubik's Cube for Michigan a year ago, but now, Jesse, they have the nation's top recruit in Bryce Underwood, and the key is to develop him.
Yes, because he is the future for Michigan. There is no question about it. We just saw just 2 seasons ago, when you've got a quarterback who's dynamic, who's highly recruited and developed, a guy like J.J. McCarthy, the sky's the limit for Michigan. You can win national championships. That's the hope for the Wolverines moving forward.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. And you can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today.
Breaks into the open. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Slides away. Short gain on the play before he slides. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Utah has the lead here. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. From the gun, running back on the move. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. And the Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw. It's Underwood. Bringing the heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. He's got it inside the 10. Mark him out of bounds at the 9-yard line. The Wolverines trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. He wants to throw. Big fella moving. He strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. They big fella here, why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they'd hoped for. Now first and down he goes, trying to pick his way free, but the defense stops him behind the line. They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. Just a short pass to the tight end, and they pick up just a few on that completion.
Really nice job by the defense, keeping everything in front of you in that situation and rallying to the football, and now you're rewarded with 3rd and long. So we'll see on this next play if they do the same thing here or if they sell out and bring the blitz.
Unloads to the wideout. Fires into traffic, intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
Looking left. That's caught. It's Klein. Touchdown, Wolverine! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Man, this guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch, the big body, the athletic ability. He has it all.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. Gets it out fast. There he goes. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42, and now this offense is clicking. Perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on 1st and 10. It's complete to the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Offense in a bunch formation. They'll move the wide receiver. Off play action on 1st down. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And they're able to get him down. And the Utes can really attack on this 2nd and short. Off play action. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The Utes look to keep this drive humming. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over, a chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Looking to throw, it's Dampier. Buys a little time with his feet. Unloads to the right. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Fires toward the end zone. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. And the Utes decide to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And no shot at a return here as the punt goes out of bounds. So here comes the Michigan offense. Everybody talks about getting off to a great start, but if you start building steam, David, that can work too.
No doubt, man, and sometimes it snowballs. But what do great teams do? Great teams respond. Struggled the first quarter, Palmer. They've done a great job rebounding and putting some points on the board.
You're right. I think they've started to identify the matchups that are in their favor. On this drive, they need to keep attacking, taking advantage of those matchups.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
On the move, he fires. Finds space on the right. They bring him down, but not before he gets a first down at the 35. Guys, you never want to sound the upset alert bell too early, but might be time to at least know where the button is for it.
Know where the button is, and listen, there's no need to panic yet, but if you're the unranked team, just like this, when you're playing a better team, you want to come in and you...
Oh, he's got some space. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now, having given up multiple first downs on this drive. Somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the dude.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. And the Wolverines will have it 1st and 10. To the air. It's Underwood. Under fire. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Here comes the heat. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. Just enough time to get off one more snap. Looking to throw for it. Got it in the middle. It's marked. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, one half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that second half in Ann Arbor. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. With that said, let's send it back to the fellas in the booth at Michigan Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. The Wolverines will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And he's going to bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments. They've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and beating.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago. Now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
Looking to throw, it's Dampier. Fires to the wideout. Complete in the middle. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Trying to make magic with his feet. Trying to buy a little time, and he cannot, but he does get it back closer to the line of scrimmage.
This has been a rough night for this offensive line. Man, they have not guys up front. That's their
turning it on. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49. A big pickup there.
Well, you wonder if one of the adjustments they made at halftime, trailing in this game, was to try and get the ground game established, David, and they're off to a good start here.
Dang right. Stay patient. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to press. Just try to get scoring drives together. Don't abandon the run.
Creates a little space. It's a running room. He's got the first down, and they did a brilliant job getting them out flanked with the Wildcat.
I'll tell you, the defense is going to have to do a much better job containing these outside run plays. They better be able to funnel the football back to the middle of the field, because this guy with his speed can kill you like he did on that outside run play there to the left.
That's exactly what you want to do against the option. You want that thing to string along out wide so you get more bodies to the football. Nice job playing the first option, the quarterback. They've set the pitch out wide. Guess what? Ready for that, too. They tackle him, and they get him on the ground.
They'll turn to the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. On the direct snap, it's Brigg. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down.
And, man, what an interesting call. 4th and medium, and the offense says, run. They don't want to pass the football. They run the option. They get it to the pitch man. He catches it. But this defense does a really good job. You can tell they know where the sticks are, and they get the big turnover on downs.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Utes.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. The give to the back. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit, because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time.
Well, the defense sniffed that screen out perfectly. All the D linemen, they were reading the body language of the offensive line. They knew something was up, and when the screen pass got thrown, they were right there to make the tackle.
Runs through a tackle. Picks up just a few before he's brought down. Not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Flushed out of the pocket. And the flag comes in as this one falls incomplete. Let's see what the call is. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. From the the gun, the ground game. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to pass, it's Dampier. Caught in the backfield, it's Brake. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Big noise, big house, trying to rile up this Michigan defense on third down. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. The Utes will snap it on 1st and 10. Working that left side now. Ridden out of bounds at the 45, a big play for this offense. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Trying to make magic on the scramble. That's a fumble on the play.
It's so hard to force fumbles, and when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the
breaks into the open. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Motion from the wide receiver. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the middle. Makes the grab. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. The snap sets up the throw. Quickly complete. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. We've reached a break. It's Utah holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? On the run, it's Brake. Not a lot going on there. Picked up a couple.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Utah!
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
And he splits the uprights and pushes the lead to 8 here in the 4th. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And that is not what they were after. Kickoff sails out of bounds, an excellent field position for this offense. Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. Expect some pressure coming from the blitz. They'll go to the ground. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Underwood. Right down the middle. Makes the catch. It's Mark. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Almost had the completion, just missed it. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. Going over the top. Gets it inside the 15. Touch. Oh, Michigan. And they take it in for 6 more points.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Didn't get a whole lot of room to run. He picked up 1 or 2.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stop.
There he goes. They bring him down, but that's why you give them that wildcat look to create an opportunity for big plays. So they come to the line, and the wildcat going to give him a different look. He'll toss it. And he forced ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the wildcat there. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Defense played the wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain. Looking to convert, they'll go to the wildcat. Direct snap. It's Rodgers. Wildcat look didn't get much. Picked up a few on that one.
Yeah, and I think on that third down and short call, I honestly think that they thought it was going to be a 4th down situation. Now it's 4th and 2. I think this offense was ready for this opportunity, and I think they're going to go for it right here.
Going for it on 4th down late in a tie game. This is a huge play. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds him out of the backfield. He stopped quickly, but not before he has enough for the first down. Really good job there. Don't force anything. Take your time, and he finds his man for the first down.
Yeah, and I think really good job by seeing the defense. Understand that they're dropping back. They're taking away most things. All right, get the ball to my running back. He can make plays after he catches it. Nice job by the quarterback seeing the situation and where to go with the football.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time. They're able to make a quick stop.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Quarterback keeper. Got the first down. Oh, he's got some space. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
Man, that quarterback can go. Just another guy in another system all across college football. All quarterbacks nowadays, they got so much speed, it's ridiculous.
Man, I'm telling you, that has to be exhausting for the defensive lineman trying to chase down guys like that.
It's silly because even when it's a design play and it's a design run like here, fine. But then it's scramble plays and then it's passing plays. He's always a runner. Just exhausting.
Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. On the snap, it's Parker. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They'll break out the Wildcat to try to move change. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. No field goal attempt here. They'll try to break the tie here in the fourth with a touchdown. On the direct snap, it's Parker. He didn't get there. Fourth and goal from... And they are stuffed. And the Wolverines buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on first down. Out of the gun to give to the back. They come up with their second safety of the game. You don't see that very often. They'll get set for the free kick after the safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. Under a minute to go. Just take a knee here and avoid the potential for disaster.
And we've seen it, Reese, very recently in schools that might be in the Sunshine State that decided to run the football and run plays, and it's come back to bite him. So there's nothing wrong, Jesse, with being conservative, taking a knee, taking the victory.
I think Miami and Georgia Tech are heeding your advice very, very carefully based on what we've seen in those recent years. Don't have to overthink this thing. Victory formation, leave the stadium with a W.
And the Utes inside the final minute trying to drain the clock. He'll run it again. Turning it on. The 40. Past the 20. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Utes.
Man, it's easy to call plays when I got guys like this who can take the ball and rip it 70-plus to the house. How about the speed? He showed you a little bit of wiggle. This dude's got it all. Nice touchdown run by the running back.
After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. No time to feel sorry for yourself here, Jesse. There's still a chance, but you've got to get it going now.
No doubt. Two-possession game at this point, right, David? Not a lot of time left, so execution has to be at a premium here.
Yeah, and I probably want to go fast. I want to throw the football. I don't know how many possessions I got left. I got to make them all count.
And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking downfield, it's Underwood. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's incomplete as he was trying to make the play in the back corner of the end zone. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Good, right down the boulevard. That'll pull them back to within 6.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Just over 20 seconds to play. They must recover this onside kick to have a chance. The hands team able to secure that football, and with that, should have secured a victory.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time, when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Breaks into the open. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
The Utes trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. He might want another play. Back to throw. It's Dampier. Fires into the end zone. And he reels it in for a touchdown, and that just might seal it. So after stumbling around a bit earlier this season, they put together 3 consecutive wins and seem to have righted the ship.
Dang right. How do you handle adversity? Every coach talks about that. They dealt with it now. They got the loss. They had a little bit of struggle early in the season. What do? You respond by putting a winning streak together, gaining some momentum as the season closes.
And sometimes the good thing about losing games early is that you know you're not perfect. You have to come out. You've got to bring your A game to the party each and every week, and that's what we've seen from this team now recently. They've got tremendous players, they've got an outstanding coaching staff. When they put it all together and they play with great effort, this team's tough to beat.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.